Hey everybody, welcome to Cinema Heads. Today we have a little bit of a special topic for you guys. We want to discuss the new Joker trailer that just came out starring Joaquin Phoenix, of course.
Joaquin Phoenix.
So, of course, this big movie coming out, DC's origin story, I guess, for the Joker. Completely different Joker than what's in the current DC universe, which nobody knows what's going on with that mess anyways. Anyways, let's go ahead and discuss our thoughts on this Joker trailer that just came out.
Yeah, I wanted to do this video because my brother Gabe, you guys haven't seen him in the video. Hopefully he'll be on one here soon. But he feels very strongly about this. So I'm just going to read what he said. Then we'll just kind of like dive in. So this is what he said. Okay, so watch the Joker trailer again. So these are his second thoughts. Because his first thoughts were just like, no, get that crap out of here. It looks like trash. He said, it looks good at the end of the trailer when he's walking with the suit and flowers. But again, the movie shouldn't be Joker and classified as an origin when they're not using the real origin. So that will always bother me and make me not hype for this movie. They're not even using his real name. They're not using the way he actually becomes Joker. There's no Batman. This isn't a Joker movie. It's a random ass clown movie using DC properties. So do you agree?
To a degree, yes. But before we get too into that, I just also want to say he does not like Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't know why. Joaquin Phoenix is good. Man, I don't know. I think Joaquin Phoenix is good.
Throw that disclosure out there first.
He's not a fan of Joaquin Phoenix.
I think Joaquin Phoenix is a pretty good actor.
I think he's good.
I haven't seen a ton of his movies because he does a lot of weird movies.
Yeah.
But the few bigger movies like Gladiator,
he's amazing.
Stuff like that, I think he's a good actor. The things I agree with Gabe on, though, is I don't like the direction they're taking the origin story in because it's so much different than where the Joker character is in the comics.
Right.
And in the comics, Joker really doesn't have like a 100% like strict origin story like a lot of supervillains does. Like some of it's left in mystery, and I think that's kind of important because it's important for the aura of that character. And having an origin story for me kind of ruins that character in a way.
It was always going to be tough to do a Joker origin story.
Yeah, I agree. And also, like, just like we've all been talking about forever, do we really need to see origin story after origin story with all these different characters?
Right.
You know, that kind of starting to drive me nuts even more and more and more.
Okay.
Especially with Marvel even doing it still, and what they're already on the 4th Avengers movie, and they're still doing origin stories for new characters. Like
that's true. I mean, they even redid Spider-Man's origin story again.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I get both sides of the conversation. Like I get what my brother's saying, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also like I like Joaquin Phoenix. I think he's a good actor, and since Heath Ledger, that's a tough role to play.
Mm.
That is a tough role to play. I mean, we've gotten 3. And I also hear, and I get the whole because there's a group that people think, Leto, they should have just done the one with Leto, which I agree. I liked Leto's version of Joker.
I didn't like the look of the character, but the way he played it fit very well, I think.
I agree.
And I feel like they never gave him the chance to really show off in Suicide Squad, so I would love to see that personally.
I think that's the thing that I think is weird, is people are like, Leto's like, he's like the second greatest Joker movie or Joker character. But how can you even say this fool's in the movie for like 10 minutes?
Yeah, he's barely in the movie, but the parts that he's in, he steals every part.
And I totally agree. So, and I would have rather had Leto a movie with him and let them do that.
But it seems like it's based off of a different universe.
Oh yeah,
what's going on? So they're completely different characters.
Right. But I'm okay. I thought the trailer looked good. It's a different take. It's a different pacing for DC. I mean, DC doesn't know what they're doing. They're messing everything up anyway. So for this trailer to come out and look completely different than all the other stuff that they're doing, I was okay with it. And I was okay with kind of the darker, not so colorful comedy take in this trailer than Shazam and all. Which all that stuff is fine. good with that. I'm just saying the pacing is so different. But there's a couple things that I think that confused me as far as doing like an origin story of a villain. When Venom came out, I was like, how are you gonna do like an origin story of Venom when he just like he kills people, he's strictly a bad guy, yada yada yada. And what they did, which is what I was hoping they wouldn't do, is they made him a good guy, which was stupid. It doesn't look like that's the direction you're going with this movie, but how do you... And I guess the way he becomes Joker is like down out of luck.
Yeah, he's just supposed to be like a guy that's down on his luck,
Yeah.
been through a lot of stuff. And
Not treated fairly, and which is like, that was like the easier route to take, which...
I mean, so my kind of take on it as far as everything goes is when you think of the Joker, you think, you know, biggest supervillain there is.
Yeah,
there's nothing bigger than him. And, you know, he's very over the top. Everything is dark. Everything still has a huge sense of humor to it at the same time.
Right.
And, you know, like I said, he's Batman's biggest villain. Everything's big and over the top. And this movie seems like it's taking a very kind of low-key sort of approach to it. And to me, it doesn't feel like, from watching that trailer, and I said this when we were all debating it, this doesn't feel like a supervillain movie. It feels like it should be one of those
just like a
documentaries about a serial killer on Netflix.
It definitely has that like random, like you could have not said Joker and just given a different name and it wouldn't have been a big difference to me. Like,
right.
I don't know.
The movie doesn't look like Joker at all, really. It's just kind of like, oh, well, it's about this clown that gets upset and turns evil.
Right.
And he's going to turn into it later on.
But Joaquin Phoenix... that was funny.
But,
Joaquin Phoenix, I think I said it from the beginning, as soon as we all found out he was going to play this role, I was excited. I think he always does weird character. He plays it very, very well. So I was like excited, like, oh man, I think he's going to do a good job. I personally wanted to see... I lost his name. You seen A Knight's Tale?
Mm-hmm.
The guy who plays, he's like naked. They find him naked. He's in Legion. He was in the first. He plays Vision in Avengers. Okay. I wanted him to play, even before Heath Ledger got the role. I wanted him to play Joker because I think he would be amazing. But aside from him, when there was Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, I don't know who else could play. I mean, Leto's take was a little more gangster in his approach to Joker, but there's maybe only 5 or 6 guys that maybe could play the role, and I just feel like Joaquin Phoenix is one of them.
I mean, my problem isn't with him at all. I think he's a good actor. I think for what he was given in the trailer, it looks like he plays the part well for the movie. I just don't like the concepts of the movie. I don't know if I like
the first trailer is we always try and like analyze the trailer almost like the trailer is like 10 minutes long. Mm-hmm. It was like a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
So it's like hard to tell. So I told Gabe, because Gabe was just not about it. He was just like, nah, get that crap out of here. I'm like, bro, it's just like a 1-minute trailer. Let's wait and see what happens to the next trailer. And then, because Hellboy, that was a perfect example. I thought that looked like crap. And then I saw the second trailer and it was like longer. And I was like, oh, not so bad. It doesn't look so bad anymore. But so I'm hoping the next trailer we get that shows us more, it'll be more, I don't know, give us like a better look at what the movie's really, the pacing of the movie, what's really going to be like.
I mean, I hope so, because I love Joker, I love Batman. Gabe and I are both big fans of those.
Gabe is a huge Joker fan for sure.
And I want it to be good, but it's really disappointing so far, in my opinion.
I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm excited. I don't know. I wouldn't say excited, but like I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's got a chance to be really good. I just need people to realize Heath Ledger is the greatest Joker of all times, but we're never going to get that again. Like we're never going to get that performance and that type of Joker like ever again. Like it's really, he set the bar so high, but now every time someone plays Joker, like, well, it's not as good as Heath Ledger, and Heath Ledger's better. Well, it's not like Heath Ledger's Joker.
And honestly, I think that's why, because a lot of people criticize Jared Leto's too. I personally think he did a good
I
job.
thought he was dope.
But I think a lot of people criticize his because they compare him to Heath Ledger so much.
Every time.
And you can't do it. I mean, even Jack Nicholson, for what he did, he did a great job.
Yeah, he was a great Joker.
So you can't really say that none of them are better than the others. They're just different takes on the same character.
Yeah, again, I like Leto's, but for people to say he's the second best Joker, come on, man, that's just disrespectful to Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He played the very comedic Joker. You can't hate on him for that.
Like, bro, Leto was in the movie for like 10 minutes. And that's not his fault, but I'm just saying. Like a 10-minute performance, and you're saying he's like the second best one. Nah, I'm not giving him that one. But only time will tell. But that's kind of our thoughts on it. Let us know what you guys think. Maybe you agree with my brother. Do you just think it's going to be complete trash? Or are you just like going to give it a chance? I mean, I feel like it's going to make money.
You slap Joker name on anything, people are going to be interested.
Yeah, I mean, DC's messing everything up anyway, so I'm just like, I'm okay with like something different. Like, I'm okay with that. So, I guess we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of like our take on it. Matt, I don't know, Matt was like, we were discussing this for a while, going back and forth on text messages after the trailer came out. Matt's kind of, I think he's kind of on the fence. Doesn't really think it looks that good, but doesn't think it looks like complete trash. But so yeah, man, let us know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. We really want to know, because I can't be the only one who thinks it doesn't look. I can't be the only one who doesn't think it looks like trash. So help me out here, you guys.
I mean, I think it would be a decent movie as based off a different person, not based on the Joker. But that's my thoughts.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. But we'll see. Hopefully, I'm right. And with that being said, yeah, man, that's the end of the video. Subscribe, give us a like. Please leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys later.
See you.
Oh, hey, baby. Welcome home. How was your day? It was great. I slayed some zombies and some aliens, and we won the war. What'd you do today? Oh, I just watched Cinema Heads. I shared, subscribed, and gave them a thumbs up to like their videos. What? That seems way more important than what I did. I'm gonna get on that computer right now. I'm gonna share those videos and like them and subscribe. I'm gonna get it done. Get it done. Yes, baby. Get it done. Yeah. Get it done. Subscribe.